As a business owner, you might be asking yourself, how do I find new clients or get new customers for my business? So if you're struggling to find new customers or clients, keep watching. Just imagine doubling your customer base in just a few months' time. Imagine never having to worry about when or where your next customer is going to come from. Or how about having a very clear, systematic approach to helping your business grow and almost running on autopilot? In this video, I want to share with you some practices and some actionable strategies to help you find new customers and boost the growth of your business. I'm also going to use examples of a business who has a car garage. So in that way, you'll be able to relate to my examples, but apply it to your own industry. Now, towards the end of the video, I'm going to be giving away a comprehensive downloadable guide. I'm going to give away the guide, which is going to be explaining everything that I've got in this video, but in a lot more detail, giving real life examples. So keep watching till the end, because that downloadable guide is absolutely free and it's a must-have for any business owner. Before I do continue, my name is Ajay Dhunna. I'm a digital marketing specialist and a #1 international best-selling author with over 2 decades of digital marketing experience, helping businesses just like yours to grow and make them more profitable. So there are 5 crucial activities that you must do to help find new customers, new clients for your business, some of which are completely free and some which you may need to pay for. But in this video, I'm going to cover both organic strategies as well as paid strategies. Each activity has several steps, so let's go through them now. And if you do have any questions, please just drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. And before you do continue, if you want to learn more about this sort of stuff, do subscribe to the channel. Activity number 1 of 5 is understanding your target audience. So that is like, for example, what you're doing is you're trying to understand their interests. You need to identify what your ideal customer would look like. Consider factors such as their age, their location, their interests, their pain points. The more specific you are, the better you're going to be able to target your marketing efforts. For example, as a car garage owner, you might say, hey, our typical customers are in the age of 35 to 45 or 55, whatever it is. And they typically live in Birmingham and they typically have an interest in maybe sports cars. Now, it might not make too much sense now, but when you come on to implementing your marketing strategies, you can use this data to really home in into your target market and avoid marketing to people who are not likely to become your customers. Carry out market research. So understand the characteristics of your ideal customers. So you can use free tools such as Google Analytics, surveys, social media insights, to gather statistics about your potential customers and their behavior and their interests and preferences. So what you're doing is you're really going into detail to identify who your actual customers are. Now we come on to activity number 2, which is enhancing your online presence. So there are several ways you can do these. And these are, first of all, your website optimization. Your website is often the first impression a potential customer is going to have about your business. So you got to make sure that your website is friendly to use, it's fast to load, it's mobile friendly, and it's easy to find your products and services. Now, it's also absolutely imperative that you have good call to actions on your website. So a well-built website will increase your conversion rate. And what I mean by conversion rate is, let's say, for example, if you've got 10 people going into your website and 1 person calls you or fills in an inquiry form, that's 10 people, so the other 9 have gone. So by having a really good website, you can maximize your conversion rate. So now, by making these little changes, now you'll find that, hey, rather than 1 in 10 converting into an inquiry, now I'm getting 2 people out of 10 either calling me or booking an appointment with us, or filling in the contact form. And then you can go on to maybe 3. So now you've got a 30% conversion rate. So that's why it's absolutely imperative that you optimize your website. We will also go on to something called search engine optimization. So keep watching, and I will cover that at a later time. Another way you can improve your online presence is by optimizing your Google business profile. So this is used to, it used to be called Google Maps, and so Google keeps changing their terminologies. So this is where most people will go when they're finding a business that is local to them, especially for using keywords like near me. So for example, if you've got a car garage, the types of keywords that your Google business profile might be optimized for are words like car garage near me, or local clutch repairs, or MOT near me, or local MOT garage. So that is where Google business profile is absolutely imperative. And the best thing is, once you're on Google business profile, which appears on the Google page, regardless of how many times somebody clicks onto your link or calls you or fills in or messages you, you won't pay anyone a single penny. So it's worth the effort in doing whatever you can to get your business shown up high up on Google business profile. And what you need to do is you need to make sure that your profile is complete. In other words, you've filled in all the boxes, all the details about your opening times, the name of your business, where you're located, what type of services you cater for, have great images, and focus on getting really good reviews from your existing customers. All these factors are going to help you to get your business listed high up on the Google business profile. Guys, again, if you like this sort of content, do hit this like button and do hit the subscribe button. Let's carry on with the show. Now we get into digital marketing strategies, and that's going to be absolutely golden in terms of ramping up your business for preparation for having new customers flowing into your business, new clients, new customers, and so on. So that brings me to activity number 3, and that is leveraging marketing strategies or digital marketing strategies. So the first one I'm going to cover is called content marketing. So what you need to be doing to get new clients into your business, to get new customers for your business, is create valuable content that addresses your audience's pain points. So what it does is it positions you as an expert within your field. So types of content that you might like to write are like blog posts or videos or infographics or ebooks. For example, in this case, if you're a car garage owner, you could write numerous blogs about various aspects, such as, hey, how to change your car engine oil, or how to change a car tire, or how to prepare your car for an MOT. There are lots of different subjects that you can prepare for and you can write content about within your blogs, and as and when you keep writing this content, you'll be seen as the authoritative, and then people are likely to go to you because, hey, it's you who are publishing the content and giving people all this value and education. Another way to improve your digital presence online is by using social media. So use the information that you gathered in activity 1. So what you need to do, you need to firstly decide where do your customers hang out. Now there's lots of different platforms. For example, there's Snapchat, there's Instagram, there's LinkedIn, and there's so many more. Now, by completing activity 1, you would know that, hey, my customers are not likely to be on LinkedIn, but they might be on Facebook, or they might be on Instagram, or your customers might be on Instagram, or they might be on Twitter, and so on. So you need to firstly work out which platform are you going to be using in order to conduct your social media activities. And once you've chosen your platform, then you need to start engaging with your audience. And then, so for example, you need to be putting out regular content. And what you can do is the content that you've already created for your blogs and so on, you can repurpose some of this content. So you can reuse some of that content and turn it into small snippets, small videos and so on. And then what you're doing is you're regularly posting this content in a very strategic manner. So you're not saying, hey, come to our garage in this case, or car garage. You're giving value, you're giving advice, and you're giving market tips. For example, how to save fuel, for example, in your car, right? And then what you're really looking for is you're looking for engagement. You're looking for people to like your comments, to engage with your social media, to ask questions. And every time they ask questions, make sure you answer them, because the algorithm will then pick up. Then, hey, the algorithm will pick up, for example, hey, so-and-so has written this post, it's getting a lot of questions, and the questions are being answered. So therefore, I'm going to promote this social media post even more. And that's at a very high level. That's how it will work. So aim to get a lot of engagement. You can also create polls, questions, any sort of engagement content, views, opinions, and so on. So that's how to use social media. Another way to increase your digital marketing presence is by using email marketing. So email marketing is what you're doing is that you're nurturing your leads to build relationships with your potential customers. So what you need to be again doing is offer valuable content, personalized messages, and clear call to actions. So just think, have you kept the email addresses from all of your customers from the last 6 months? Now, if you haven't, you're making a fundamental mistake, because if you've got a database of customers who have engaged with you or bought from you, they are the people that already bought into your product or services. So what you should be doing is collecting their email addresses and keeping in touch with them. And what you're doing by that is you're reminding them about your business, about your services. So when they do need your service, in this case, let's say, for example, if they want an MOT, rather than going onto a search engine and trying to find an MOT garage, they're going to remember you, because you've been now regularly sending them email content, valuable advice, and so on, directions, and so many different things that you're giving to them, which they are finding very useful. And within the emails, you can also once in a while slot in, hey, this week we've got an offer on, right? And if you put in this code or whatever, you'll get 10% off or 20% off, or whatever your offers are. So remember, when speaking of email marketing, remember that what you can do is that you can use something called the Pareto law, which is rather than searching for 80% of new customers, you can make 80% of your income from 20% of your existing customers just by serving them alone. So rather than just finding new ones, just look after your existing customers as well as then finding other customers. And that is, again, free to send emails, apart from the software that you might use to send emails out. And if you want to know some recommendations, there'll be some links in the comments area below. Click on them, and we've got various different email softwares that we use within our company, which you could also find useful. Another absolute brilliant way to increase your digital presence so that people can find you is by using Google Ads, or pay-per-click campaigns, otherwise abbreviated to PPC. So what Google Ads is, it allows you to target specific keywords and demographics to make sure that when they go onto a search engine to for example, they might type in MOT garage near me or tire replacements near me, then rather than using an organic approach, which could take months and months for your business to appear on the first page of Google, with Google Ads, your business could be listed at the top of the Google page, typically even within 24 hours. So you could be getting phone calls or visits from the Google page, typically even as quick as 24 hours. Even though when we take on customers in our agency, we normally say, hey, give us about a week, because we want to make sure that you've got the best campaign set up and the foundations are there to make your Google Ads campaign a success right from day one. And some tips when creating a Google Ads campaign is, first of all, use compelling ad copy. So your ad copy is the first thing that people are going to read when they decide that they want to hire your products or services. use targeted keywords. Now, what I mean by targeted keywords is you're not just using research keywords, but you're also using buying intent keywords. So, for example, a research intent keyword could be MOT. A buying intent could be cheap MOT near me. Okay, so you need to really home in which keywords you use. And if you don't do that, you could end up burning a lot of your budget. And then finally, on Google Ads, you need to be continuously monitoring and optimizing your campaigns, because every single click is costing you. Now, I've just covered Google Ads. Another way to get clients into your business is by using SEO, or search engine optimization. So by using SEO, what you're doing is you're essentially tuning your website so that you can start getting shown at the top or on the Google page somewhere for keywords without paying for them. So unlike Google Ads, where someone types in a keyword and you're going to pay for every single click or telephone call, with SEO, it could take 3 months, 4 months, 5 months onwards to get to the first page. But the beauty about SEO is that once you're on the Google first page, regardless of if somebody clicks on there once or 1,000,000 times, you're not going to pay anyone a single penny. So it's well worth investing in a combination of short-term strategies as well as long-term strategies. The fourth activity is networking and referrals. So what I mean by networking is you need to start building a professional relationships. So attend industry events, join business groups which are relevant to your industry, and network both online and offline. So for this to be really effective, you need to be genuine, you need to offer value, and you need to be following up with your contacts. When attending these events that you might go to, don't just go there to sell. Just be yourself, be natural, because people buy people at the end of the day. And what you're doing is you're building up that community of people who are going to know you, like you, and trust you. So KLT, know, like, and trust. What I mean by referral programs is that you can encourage satisfied customers to refer you to businesses by offering some type of an incentive or reward. So you could say, hey, if you refer someone, we'll give you 5% off, or £5 off your next product or service. And that's a brilliant way to grow your business, because these are people who have already bought into you, they like you, they know you, they like you, and they trust you, right? So why not use these people to refer your service, your products, to other people who might also need your products and services. Activity number 5 is absolutely imperative, which is tracking and measuring success. So what you could do is that you should be using tools such as Google Analytics, social media insights, and CRM software to monitor your progress. Otherwise, what you're doing, if you're not monitoring your progress, you're just firing darts in the dark, right? And you don't know what's working, what's not working. So what you want to do is that when you've got multiple strategies, your Google Analytics, for example, will tell you, hey, you've got these three strategies in place. This is the one that's bringing you lots of clicks, but this is the one who's bringing you fewer clicks, but more telephone calls or more bookings or more contacts. So that's the type of information that you will need to extract from Google Analytics. So also, it's absolutely imperative that you focus on the right metrics. So for example, website traffic, how many conversions you're getting, your conversion rate, your customer acquisition cost, or your ROI. So you need to understand, when looking at these trackings, then what are the metrics that we're going to be looking at. You need to also be adjusting your strategies. So you need to be continually analyzing your results and being ready to adjust your strategies based on what's working and what's not working. So it's not just a one-off exercise. You've got to be carrying on a continuous basis. So guys, in conclusion, we've covered understanding your audiences, enhancing your online presence, leveraging digital marketing strategies, networking, and tracking your success. So what you need to do is you need to start implementing these strategies today and watch your business grow, get more customers, more clients that are looking for your products and services. So as promised, I have a downloadable guide which you can download by visiting this link here, and it will go over exactly what I've covered in the video and more. It will go into a lot more detail, so make sure you do download this guide. It's absolutely invaluable for anyone who's looking to grow their business and get more leads into their business, more bookings and more sales to help your business grow. Last but not least, guys, I spend a lot of time creating these videos. I spend a lot of time editing these videos and filming them and so on, and my team works so hard to get these videos out. What would be really cool, and I'll be really grateful for, if you can simply just subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications button, because in that way, when I do create new content, you'll be the first to be notified. And what would be really great is if you've got a question on any of my strategies, drop them in the comments box below. Do that, right? Just drop me any comment, right? And I promise you, I will get back to you. Either myself or a member of my team will get back to you, because again, the more questions you ask, the more this video is going to reach other people. So it's absolutely imperative that we get a bit of the engagement. You see what I mean? I did cover that earlier on in the social media part, whereby we're looking for engagement, and that's what I'm asking you to do, which is like simply drop a comment below in terms of what you liked, what you didn't like, what you found useful, or just say, hey, great video, whatever. If you're a business and you want to grow your business but you're not really sure where to start off, what you could do is get in touch with us and we can talk you through it, right? We can talk you through the options that you got available and what type of things you can do, what type of things to avoid, and put a roadmap in place to say, hey, let's do this in the first 3 months and let's do that on month 4 and 5 and so on. To do that, simply go to ajdunna.com/discovery. There's a link in the comments area below. Guys, make sure you watch this video. This is also going to help you to get more customers flowing into your business. So make sure you watch this video next. Bye bye for now.